That's me. It is me. So, I always hate this bit where I'm here and there's a lag and I never know if it's gone live and stuff. So let's see if we've gone live. Apparently we've got a good connection, which is always a plus. Now I just need to know whether we've gone live or not. It's thinking about it. It is thinking about it. It would be so nice to know that I've gone live. It's supposed to send me an email to let me know I've gone live, but that seems to be failing. So let's try something else instead. Let's try going to YouTube. If you are there, you might like to say hello. Skip trial, don't want trial, thank you. Yes, I'm live. I saw me. I'm live. Hurrah, hurrah. Right, okay. So I'm sure you will join soon. I've stupidly not brought over a drink, so that's good. I've got hay fever, so I've got a slightly runny nose. But other than that, I think we're good to go. I've had a haircut. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have had a haircut. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see just how happy I am that I've had a haircut. It was down to here. I mean, I'm kidding you not. But yes, so go over to Instagram and you will see... Oh, the email's just arrived. You will see the before and after shot because it's scary. And do, if you... just in case I don't always tell you to subscribe to something... do remember to subscribe to my Instagram account as well, because I post different pictures there, and I'm getting more regular posting to Instagram. So there's more about me, there's more cards, there's different views of the same card, all that sort of thing. While I remember, I must show you this card. Let's see if I can bring it in a bit. Let me go over to my other bit of software so I can see if you can see it. That way would be better. Yay! So this is the card that hello Sharon, hello Nikki. So this is the card that I made after our live on Tuesday. And I think I now need to have the stamp set because this is fussy cut and yeah, so yeah, another stamp set. So I do love it that people are beginning to join. Hello, Susan from Florida. So we've got Adelaide. Gosh, it must be... Is it still hot in Adelaide? Or are you south? Can't remember. Oh dear, I think it might be raining. If it rains hard, I might have to close my skylights. My geography of Australia is really bad. So, yeah. Yeah. I can't remember if Adelaide is right at the south or right at the north. I think it's right at the north, and I think it's Canberra that's at the south. Wet and cold. Okay. Hello from Oregon, Sherry. Hello, Claire. Now, Claire's in the UK, so Claire, you're probably like me, somewhere where it's kind of cloudy, threatening to rain if it hasn't already. You're in the south. Okay, so you are quite chilly. You're the reverse of us. As in further south gets colder for you and further north gets colder for us. Hello from Washington, watching with my morning coffee. Yay! So I'm going to be using another kit because I am kind of kit obsessed at the moment, to the extent where I am going to ask a question later in a poll because I've just found how to do polls. So I thought I would. No, hot and sunny here at the moment. Oh, okay. We're still quite warm, but it's grey. We had rain overnight, although all that really did was bring out the slugs and snails. But it's been threatening all day and we've got a weather warning. So, yay! So, I'm going to flip you down so that I can show you... Hello, Pam! also in the UK. I'm going to show you the kit and the fact that I haven't even opened it yet. Oh. So the kits come, there are two sorts of kits for those of you who don't know. There are the ones that are complete, as in they come with everything. Well, no, that's wrong. Everything. They're all complete. Might have rain overnight. Oh, you had rain overnight. We had really quite heavy rain at about, must have been, sorry, that light is going to be annoying, isn't it? We had, it's not going to make any difference. We had rain quite late on, about 11:30. I was just nodding off and then I heard it. Breaking records, 107 degrees. Good grief. Wow, that's hot. I did hear that it was quite warm in Utah. Anyway, so there are two sorts of kits. There's the ones that come with stamp sets, and there's the one that comes with printed sentiments. This is one that comes with a stamp set. It is new in box. I have not opened it. I just checked, and in the UK it is still available in English. It is available in in French, I think, at the moment. It may not be available in German. So I'm literally going to be opening the box and showing you what's inside. So you will find out what's inside at the same time I do. This is a treat box, as in it's full of treats. No, that's wrong. It's full of treat packaging. Hello, Liz. Hello, Christine. We had about 3 drops at 6-ish. Nothing more. Cooler today, but no rain. Yeah, I think we're going to get rain. I don't know. We need rain, so we probably won't get any. So there is a Misty Moonlight spot. I knew we were going to get one of these, so I've got my big Misty Moonlight out. There's a stamp set, which has got Hooray, It's Your Day, Let's Party, For You, My Friend, You're the Best, and To and From. There's a balloon, a bird, another bird, and a gecko with a dragonfly on the back. Oh, and a balloon, and some crosses. So cute little stamp set that you can use for other things as well. And then we have everything else. I'm going to pop this on the floor because I kind of don't need it. And I'll put the spot on the floor as well because I've already got my full-size ink pad. Caught you live. I'm usually sleeping and washing and missed the live, which possibly means that it's early in the morning, isn't it? You're so Suzanne Marden. Oh, sorry, yes, Suzanne Hinton. Let's mix names up. Is also from Washington State. So you're in good company, Sandra. So let's open this up and see what we get. And then, as I say, I might try a little poll. So we get a block. It's D block sized. This is a D block. So I'm going to put this in my box as well. Because frankly, given a choice, I'll use my ergonomic blocks. Thank you very much. A little pack of embellishments, dimensionals, and even some tear and tape. You've ordered a few to try. Good. I think they are wonderful. They're in Washington State, Christine. Only because I know. Oh, and some glue dots. Which is why I said Washington State. I can't believe 107 in Utah. Right, so instructions, piece of card, and colour instructions. And it just gives us the kind of basic layouts. And then we have a ruler, which is in inches and in centimetres. And what's really nice, it's all done pictorially, so there's no 1 equals X and Y equals Z. It's all done by pictures, but it does give you a picture of what's included, so you can double check. This is based on a stamp and die set we had a couple of years ago. OK Demos, what was it called? Hello, Pam Lewis from Australia. So we've got 2 basic designs of pillow box, because that's what they are. Well, actually, no, one basic design, but they're reversible. Yay! Hello, Nora. Just after 7 o'clock. Fair enough. In the morning, as opposed to just after 3. So we can use either inside or outside. So we've got glue dots, which I will pop to one side and replace with a new roll of glue dots. Finally got to the end of, I think it was my 3rd roll. I'll be 5 years a demo in July, and I'm only on about my 2nd or 3rd roll, maybe 4th. Some die cuts in, ooh, what are the colours? What are the colours? I can't tell if that's of traffic or rain. The colours are Balmy Blue, Bumblebee, Crumb Cake, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness and Misty Moonlight, because it tells you. So you can change those colours however you like. Your import... Anglais or Angles? Why there are 2 Washingtons, one state and one city? I guess that's because they're both named after George Washington. Anywho, kangaroos and alligators with a little cute birdie on, and then a sheet of labels. So, let us have a look. There are 2 basic designs. So we will make one of each. So let's start with the first design. Always a good idea. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to ask a question. So here's a poll. Because I've worked out how to do it. I know. Ask my community. There we go. So there's a poll to keep you going. So you should hopefully see a poll, which is basically, do you like the new kits or not? So I'm going to have these in front of me so I can see them, which does mean you possibly can't, for which many apologies. But I need a pocket, obviously. I need a kangaroo. This is especially for those of you in Australia. Pronounced like Lisa Angles and Angels. Ooh, I don't know who Lisa whatever is. Now I'm going to depip, sorry. So can you see the poll? Because I don't know if you can see the poll or not. It may be that you can't, in which case it's a bit of a waste of my time. Oh no, we've got, the poll is coming in. Yeah, so we've got, so far anyone who has answered it has said yes, they like the new kits. Always good. So I want this side with the, so it's telling me to fold in the blue side, and I need a bone folder. You don't need a bone folder, so what you can do is use your block. If you don't have a bone folder, you can just use your block. You can see the poll. Yes. Oh, like Los Angeles. So it's okay. So it's Port Angeles. Perfect. Phew. So I need some of the tear and tape. Again, I'm going to use my full roll of tear and tape, because then I can use these. Thank you for voting. It's just a bit of fun. So I can use this if I want to go travelling, is my thought, because it's all packaged. It's just perfect. So there we go. Oops, I've torn a bit of the paper, but never mind, it's fine. Right, so it then says fold. So it's got little folds, so it's giving you the dots to say fold. So I fold and fold and fold and fold. So it's saying fold. Oh, hang on. No, it's saying fold, 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 and actually that goes that way, but fold. So I've got the bumblebee on the outside, and this time I will use my bone folder rather than the block. So that then comes over there. You see, I wouldn't do that. I would do that. I'm going to use this for the next one, because that is the other way around, and I will explain why. So if we're using this as the outside, then I would put the tear and tape here, but I would put it on the outside. So yeah, great gift ideas, Sharon, absolutely. And I think they are particularly good gift ideas if, you know, the person who has everything, or you have no idea what they like. The ones that mean you don't have to stamp, perfect. And then if someone has tried a bit of crafting before, even better. Give them the one that you have to stamp. Right, so the reason I've done this is I like my seam on the inside, and the way they're telling me to do it is as if I'm having my seam on the outside. So they've said put the tape there, which to my mind means that the seam's on the outside. So I'm going to put it on here so it goes in. I know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, and I think I know what I mean. Right, so here we go. So I'm actually going to come slightly further across, and I'm going to fold the end in. So this is just so that I know I've got adhesive all of the way to the end. So I can then, I like to use my bone folder on tear and tape just to make sure it's really there. Flint and Flintshire here in the UK, both in the same country. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like Hertford and Hertfordshire. Because Hertford, and I guess Flint for Flintshire, Hertford is the county town, Oxford and Oxfordshire. But Washington, I think, I'm not the American here, but I would guess that it's just that they all kind of like to call things after George Washington. That would be my guess. Right, so I'm going to fold that over to there and just make sure that you've got all of that nicely covered up. Now, what you could also do is actually put the adhesive on the underside of that, but hey. Now, there's always an argument as to whether you put the finger hole in first or second. I think it's personal choice myself, but it does make sense that it goes in first for me, because then you can pull it out, whereas it's easy to pull out the unnotched one from the edge. First time you got 100% in the SU world. Okay, so right, I'm going to unfold from them, because again, I think it is easier to use things when they are flat. So I'm going to press that down to make sure that the tear and tape has taken, and we will start on our little kangaroo. And I need a pink one of these, so let's get a pink one of these. And I need, now these do have different sizes, and there are spares. So if I'm going to do It's Your Day, I need the longer size. And then let me grab my block. I think this is way too large, but I'll go with it. Now, it's a photopolymer, so we do love George. Oh, Barbara, that's wonderful. Well, he was kind of fundamental to the whole country, really, wasn't he? Certainly as far as independence was concerned. So, not that my American history is at all good. My American geography is not great. I did do a tour in America. I did a tour from Florida to New York many years ago. Right, so I've rubbed this so that I know it's going to stamp well. So let's ink it up with our, because photopolymer, I know I say this every time, but someone new might be on. Photopolymer has, it's part of the manufacturing process. They use like a spray, let's call it an oil for want of a better word. It's probably silicone, I don't know. So that the photopolymer comes out of the mould, and it can stay on the stamp. So you want to get that off, because silicone, if you've ever tried stamping on your silicone mat, assuming you have a silicone mat, you will find that it's not very successful. Just clean that off. Right, okay, so it's your day, and it shows me that I need glue dots on the It's Your Day, and dimensionals on my little kangaroo, and dimensionals on the back of my pink circle. So I'm going to pop all of this, apart from the enamel shapes, which are to die for, dare I say. They're Magenta Madness and Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to just use my, ordinary dimensionals. So they're saying 1 at the top and 1 on either side. So we can do that. This then pops onto here. So we can do that. Now I've put my dimensional possibly a little bit far to the edge. It should probably needs to be a bit further in. So I'm going to put my, I'm going to get rid of a pip. I'm going to put my kangaroo slightly further in than it is on the original, I think. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it comes over a little bit. Yeah, it can come over a little bit. I want it so the pink shows through above as well. There we go. So I'm only going to press those two because this one's overhanging the edge. So that's that. It's Your Day has glue dots. So let me grab my glue dots. I've got a new piece of ribbon round, so they're going to be very, very, very stiff. Glue dots, I find it's easiest to twist to get my glue dots off my roll, which is why I see my... Fair enough, Christine. Sorry, she was asking you Americans, not me, which is fair enough. So that goes. Now I'm going to have a dispute. I don't know why I've got a glue dot there. I suppose it's all right to have that glued down, but I think I would put a dimensional. Not going to fuss about it. What I am going to do is pop my dimensionals on the back of here, and they're saying that again we go top, side, side. Let's put some shape in. And pop this on top and shape it round. And having got it there, you're going to think I'm mad, but having got it there, I'm then going to undo it so that I can give it a really good press. I like to have the shape in a shape when I'm pressing things down, just in case. Now I'm still not happy with that, but I'll go with it. I think I'd put a dimensional under there, or nothing. And we need some of our little dots. Now, when these were in colour dots, we did find that if you didn't go in carefully, you could peel the sticky bit and the coloured bit apart. So let's go in carefully. It's saying 2 small and 1 large, so I'm going to go in underneath to pick up my small one and go there, and then another small one under there, so we can bring that down there, and then a large one going underneath. So what I'm doing is I'm holding the gem and the plastic, I'm pushing the plastic away with my take your pick so I can pick up my gem. And that is as difficult as it gets, and I made it difficult because I wanted to change things, because that's just me, but that is so cute. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? So yeah, first one down, tick. Okay, so second one is For My Friend. So let's get to For My Friend. So I think again we're going to be needing the long label. For you, my friend. For you, my friends. Okay, so this time we want the one that I've just popped over here, and I'm going to bend it all the other way. Absolutely, Christine. Hello, Ruth. Just had to dash and get my laundry off the line. Heavy sudden shower. Ah! Very damp. Oh no. The garden does need it. Right, so Christine has been on Google by the look of it. District of Columbia is our nation's capital. Yes. Well, not our nation's capital, Christine, because we're British, but yes. And I use British advisedly because I know I think you're in Wales, so you may not want me to call you English. Right, so let's take that off. And again, I'm going to fold this. So yes, DC is District of Columbia. Dare I say that is one of the things I could have done without looking up. I have been to Washington, DC. I have not been to Washington State. Nearly got the chance to go to Washington State many years ago. My husband decided we weren't going. He was going on a business trip. Long story. Won't even go there. Right, so a label. A blue, balmy blue circle. And are we alligators or crocodiles? I don't know. But we're one or the other. This I'm going to de-pip. Not fussed about the scalloped circle, and I'm only going to take off the ones that are really annoying. I'm not going to go around the whole thing. Some people use a nail file to get these off. The only problem with that is that you can't get into the corners. Love the kits. Good. I'm so pleased, Suzanne. Ruth, rather. I think they are wonderful, personally. Washington State doesn't have a city of Washington. Well, that's a kind of given, isn't it, Suzanne? It's the absolute opposite, antithesis, of what happens in the UK, because we often do have. Right, so this I've put on crooked, so I'm going to pop it there. I could see that it was bent, so I'm going to leave it to relax and then pick it up, and then I'm going to rub it. Very rainy and green in Washington State, much like England. Well, it's northwest, isn't it? I want to say it's quite near to the Canadian border. I'm really going to show myself up. So again, I'm using a full-sized stamp ink pad, but there is a spot in the kit, and I'm using my ergonomic D block rather than the one that's in the kit, but I'm not adding anything that isn't yes and yes. It's northwest and near the Canadian border. See, obviously my American geography isn't quite so bad, but it is a huge country, enormous, and it's a federal country, so it's a bit like Germany. A lot of people don't realise Germany is a federal country. So they have independent local government. Almost, well, in fact, the UK is almost going in the same direction with devolved governments. So I'm adding a couple of dimensionals and a couple of glue dots. Lots of hippies, tie-dye. Okay. See, this I can understand putting glue dots on the back of both ends, because this does end up on the balmy blue circle. So that goes. I'm going to use my grid paper to kind of line things up, as in I can see across. So that goes straight on with glue dots. This goes on with dimensionals. frankly, Christine, yes, Google is American. You're absolutely right. It depends where the feed comes from. So I find that some of the feeds that I get answered, that are answers to my Google question, are not actually American. But I get where you're coming from with that. Right, okay, so we need dimensionals on the back of this. 1, 2, 3. And again, we're going top and bottom. And I'm going to be brave and put them on just flat. And I'm going to go that way up. And the reason for that is this is my seam. So this is the fold is this side and the cut edge is this side. The cut edge gives you a neater finish. The folded edge, I can see a little bit of the bumblebee coming through, which, you know, me and these things, no, can't be having it. Right, okay, so this time we're going Magenta Madness, and again we're doing 2 small, 1 large, and the reason I'm saying this is because in the picture we've got a large and 2 small. And this is where I'm saying we've got these little icon-y things. Let me see if you can see. Let me see if you can see, because there's a lag. Right, so can't really see, but there is a little icon there which has got the folds, and here we've got one that's the tape. It's not very clear on camera, but they are there, and this is consistent throughout all of the kits. Hello Beverly. British first, Welsh second. Anyone called George isn't safe in Wales. Beware of dragons seeking revenge. Well, yes. Right. So 1 large. So that's going to go there. 2 small. There are so many of these. I mean, you don't need all of these, so you can use them on, as I say, on other projects. Did I say that? I can't remember. I've been whiffling all day. I've already had a call today, and I've been filming for most of the morning. So yeah, it's all a bit. And that is our second little box. Although this time, you see, this time I'm going to do it the other way round. I am. I'm going to do it the other way round. I'm going to do it that way. And that's because I don't like the balmy blue, the bumblebee showing. So, who knows? Who knows? So, those are our 2 little projects. They are really cute. Now, for anyone who remembers the pillow boxes that we used to have, do I still have one? There's a question. I do. But I have more than one. Wow. I've got a whole new packet, which I won't open because it's a whole new packet. So they are quite a bit smaller than the pillow boxes that we used to have as pillow boxes. But they are really, really cute. Great for anyone, frankly. So yeah. Right, I'm going to stamp all of the stamps just so that you can see what they look like. So let me find a scrap of paper. There we are, because I think it's nice to see what they all look like. Yeah, they probably will. So we've seen what 2 of them look like. So on the basis that they have places, oh, we've done that. They have places to go back to. Oh, I missed that one. So there's little chevrony, but they're dots. They're sort of dots and dash. They are fun, aren't they? Really cute little boxes. I love these. I don't know about in the US and Australia, but certainly in Europe well, Germany, I cannot tell you how quickly they sold out in the German language ones, other than very. I'm going to concentrate on the pictures rather than the sentiments, because sentiments are sentiments, really. Let's pop that one in there. Move that one a bit. So pop that one there, move that one to there. This is just so that you can see what they all look like. So I'm not doing the let's party and to and from, but I do want you to see what they look like. I'm not familiar with Sue Thompson. Right, so that's got any film off that there might have been. This is Ordinary Whisper White. It's actually a bit of scrap because I was playing on the other side with a dauber and didn't like it because I ended up with circles. It's the Quiet Meadow dies, in case anyone was interested in what that was from. So I'm just going to ink this up, and I'm using Balmy Blue because that's what I've got open. I can still hear that sort of telltale it might be raining. I think, Christine, that I might be, I don't know. You mean these? That I just... These were in an annual catalogue, actually. But anywho, they are, but they're just a bit smaller. So, You're the Best, hurrah, hooray, Chameleon, Balloon, and the Two Birds. So really cute images. Let me bring them up so you can see them properly. I'm sorry that we're either going to have birds and things upside down or words upside down. I really quite like these two little patterns. I think those are really kind of cute. They could be, you could build up a line across. So yeah. So there we go. Any questions before we wind up? Because, I mean, and I don't mean who won the FA Cup in 1923 or anything like that. Anyone have any questions about this kit? I think is really what I'm saying. So it makes 4 of each of the designs. So there's 4 animals, 4 pillows, 4 of each of the colours of those. And when I say 4 pillows, I mean 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of each of the label sizes. So obviously you can switch these out. So you could have You're the Best or Hooray, and that would use the smaller label. So lots of options. So while I'm popping them back onto their little sheet, I will wait and see if I've got any questions. Sue Thompson was deaf FBI agent. I have to say, I don't think I've heard of Sue Thompson, but oh, FBI. Sorry, in the question it was FBI, as in les yeux, as in that's the French for eye or eyes. That's about the total of my French, to be honest. Not great linguist. I know a little bit of a few languages. Can't understand any of them, can speak a little. I made the, not decision, that's not the right word, on the basis that I don't speak languages well, and I have a terrible time remembering vocabulary. I have tried very hard to remember the I'm terribly sorry I don't speak whatever, and do you speak English, so that I can ask, you know, I don't speak French, do you speak English? So anyway, there we go. Those are our 2 little boxes. As I say, masses of these left. Even if we allowed that there were 4, don't like even numbers, on each box, there are 4 of each box, so you would have all of those. Imagine that there's something there. You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of each of the colours left. So just need to press that down better. So I would say just make sure that your dimensionals stick properly, and that's easiest done when they're flat, and I would keep them flat and under pressure probably for a while, just so that we know that everything's sticking properly. No, don't apologise, Christine, but they were in the annual catalogue for, I would say, more than a year. They were around for a long while. So yes, I'm just going to make sure that my dimensionals are squished, because that way you never have to apologise, dare I say. So yes, just squish them down properly. Right, well, on that note, I will leave you. I am not going to be here on Saturday. Let me flip the camera up so I can explain what's going on, that I'm not going to be here on Saturday again. So I'm not going to be here on Saturday for the simple reason that although in the UK most medical things are dreadfully backlogged because of COVID, what's the price? It's one of the £18 kits. So basically all the kits that have stamp sets are £18, and all the kits that don't have stamp sets are £11. Although all the medical stuff in the UK is by the NHS is backlogged, not everything is apparently, and I have, oh joy of joys, a mammogram on Saturday morning at exactly 10:46, and I do mean exactly 10:46. I don't mean 10:45. They were very definite about that when I rang them and said, really? Saturday morning? And basically I was given a choice of have it then or don't have it for months, because they're only in a district for a certain length of time, and they call everyone that needs a mammogram at the same time. So with my medical history, I'm sorry, I'm having my mammogram. So yes, that does mean therefore that I won't be live here at 10 o'clock because I will be half an hour away. So yes, I will be leaving here at about 10 o'clock because I don't know exactly where I'm going, so I need to leave a little extra time. So I won't be live on Saturday morning. I know I said this last week, but I will try and post a video instead, but I am so flat out at the moment, what with dealing with my father's estate still, and various other things that are going on. Look forward to Saturday. You look forward to Saturday. Our doctor is the same with the odd appointments. Yeah, and I have a bad back, and because of my medical history, I will, Barbara. I'm fine. It's just because I've had breast cancer once. Thank you very much. I have my mammograms when I am called. So my bad back, which I've had for years, flared up after I had COVID, and it flared up in a different way. It felt different, and because the lower back is one area that secondary breast cancer can lurk, I managed to get hold of my oncology team, who sorted out an MRI scan on, I kid you not, Good Friday. Happily, there is nothing that they can see, so it's soft tissue, which is fine. Soft tissue we can deal with. I must actually deal with it, but soft tissue we can deal with. But yeah, not having that. I'd put the flap on the. You'd put the flap on the inside too. Okay. Sorry, that was a little random in that conversation, but I know what you mean. Yes, put the flap on the inside. So, yes, that's where I will be. And they are having appointments on very, very odd days. So, I will see you live on Tuesday, UK time 11 o'clock. and possibly have a video for you on Saturday morning. I will try very hard to have a video on Saturday morning. If you don't already subscribe, please do. It's in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and if you hit the alert bell, then you will get an email to tell you that I've gone live about 2 minutes after I've gone live, but that's all good. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're on Instagram and would like to see other images of things and more about me generally, then Instagram, I am, let me tell you where I am on Instagram. I think I'm Liz Yuille Old Stables Crafts, but I will check. No, don't want my story. No, don't want that. I want that. I am Liz_Yuille_old_stables_craft. So, but if you do a search for Liz Yuille, I cannot believe that I won't come up. My story. So my story was, I've just had my, I'm showing you something that you won't be able to see. So let me, only because it's amusing. So, let's go back to my story. This is in serious need of a haircut, and then after the haircut, so that's what I was doing earlier today. Right, okay, so I will come back to the little webcam to say farewell, and I will thank you, Nora. It's always a bit of a moment until I get the results, which can take 3 weeks. And I will see you very soon. I will bring up my end screen.